What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. Now in today's video, what I am going to do is take you guys through more or less my full deadlift session, including all of my warm-ups, I believe from 70 kilo all the way up to 260 kilo. Then the plan being we're going to take 300 kilo for as many reps as possible. Now going into this session, I am not feeling 100%, don't get me wrong. I have been taking antibiotics and things like that, and I do believe it is playing a role with my stomach and things. And honestly, I am unsure what to think going into this session. Now don't get me wrong, the plan is still to take 300 kilo for as many reps as possible. We are training from Schoolhouse Gym again, so we're making the trip to Schoolhouse Gym. We are going to be pulling with a Texas deadlift bar, of course. Now this is one of the things that I have been trying to make sure that every single deadlift session from now I have been able to pull with a Texas deadlift bar or something down the lines of a deadlift bar. I have pulled with a primal strength deadlift bar, a Texas deadlift bar, and I believe they are the only two that now. We're trying to kind of stay with a Texas deadlift bar anyway, just so I can get used to that bar for every single session, so I can track progression from that instead of trying to track progression and it's like you're using different weights, different bars every week, and because it's feeling so much different, it's really impossible to kind of gauge where you are with things. So it's like training from different gyms every single weekend, if you could say. You could use one machine one weekend and then you might not use it for like another month, and it's quite hard to track progression with that because you're not allowing your body to adapt to that, you're not allowing your progress to adapt to them machines. So again, you can't really go from that. So that's why we're trying to kind of stay within the same place anyway. We are training from Schoolhouse Gym, like I said, absolutely unbelievable like place to train. Like I have trained in quite a few places throughout my years of training. I'm still a baby in this, like I will always say, but I have trained in a lot of gyms and there's not many that I can say that I would train in every single session, or I would love to train in every single session. Don't get me wrong, I was always brought up with the basics. I was brought up with next to no kit. So if you gave me a barbell, I would be happy, but at the same time, I've trained in a few gyms where I would be like, right, I would love to train in there absolutely every single session, and Schoolhouse Gym is one of them. I have only trained legs, deadlifts, and yeah, legs and deadlifts. I have actually only trained in there, not twice, but they are the only kind of two sessions that I've trained in. I've tried to kind of prioritize what I need, so obviously like a Texas deadlift bar, calibrated plates, absolutely everything. The place is like perfect, kitted out with Watson kit, like you just really can't ask for that much more. So fingers crossed we're going to be hitting a chest session in there this week sometime, so I will try and get a few bits filmed in, whether that just goes on my Instagram or YouTube, who knows yet. But of course, like I said, today is deadlift day. I'm not feeling 100%, so again, we aren't obviously sure how things are going to go. We're still going to go for 300. We're going to go in with the attitude that 300 for 5 is going to be there. We took the 330 last week, so again, taking the confidence from 320 for the double to give me the 330. The 330 for the single is now kind of giving me that confidence that 300 for 5 on a dead stop is going to be there. Whether it's there or not today, we're soon going to find out, but the main aim obviously is we're going to go in for it regardless. We have then got back on the cards afterwards. That's another thing that I really did want to cover in this video. I do always get asked, like whenever I like say when I list my split on Instagram, or for instance if I've done it on YouTube. I have done it on YouTube and I believe I have covered this, but I want to include it in this video again. So whenever I get asked about deadlifts on the weekend, usually people just kind of instantly think, right, he only does deadlifts and that's it in that one session. So the way that my split goes, I will train back twice per week. So my overall volume is kind of split up into them two sessions. So what I do on the weekend with deadlifts, I might not necessarily do on the weekday with barbell bent over rows if it's the main priority. So if I do deadlifts on the weekend, that is literally just another back day, guys. That is not just going in for 45 minutes deadlift and then going home. As you will see, we've done at least 3 or 4 back exercises, finished on arms, and that was it. So in the midweek back session, I will prioritise bent over rows like I said, but I will also do a little bit extra volume in that session, just because again, you've got that little extra time. Like I don't like spending hours and hours and hours and hours in the gym, because it's like you cool down, warm up kind of thing. So I always like to stay warm, get in, get out, and that is really it with most of the recent sessions anyway, just because of everything that's been going on kind of outside the gym. So it's been a case of get in, get the work done, get back out, and that's really been it. That's why there's kind of maybe been a little bit of a lack in content. I do just kind of post my top end sets on Instagram and things, but more so for YouTube I am still trying to bring as much content as possible for you guys, so I do apologise if things are maybe a couple of days late, but if they are, they're still going to go up anyway. So yeah, back to what I was saying. On a weekend deadlift session, I will also do back, and of course a midweek session. It kind of falls maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, potentially Thursday, but more so Tuesday or Wednesday, so then that allows me to recover for deadlifts on the weekend. I will do barbell bent over rows, maybe some form of T-bar row, just to kind of get another big basic compound in. I did actually run for a while either rack pulls or block pulls. They kind of came out because there was a lot of travelling and that involved, and I wasn't really able to get access to these sort of moves. So they are out for now. They will be coming back in the near future, but I just don't know when. I will update you guys, of course, as to when they come back in. But yes, the volume is split up over 2 days, so I am always getting enough in. I'm just making sure that I'm always going to be as recovered as I can for deadlifts on the weekend, because as you guys will know, deadlifts are my they are my biggest session out of the week. They are my most favorite session out of the week. They are the ones that I always want to go in 100% or close to 100% and perform at the absolute best I can. So yes, 300 for 5 is on the cards today. We're going to get after it. I am unsure if I'm going to come back on the camera. If I am, then you will see me soon, but if I don't, I do apologise. And of course, guys, I do hope you enjoy this video. If you do enjoy it, then please don't forget to drop the video a like for me, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, and let's get after some deadlifts.
It's getting closer. Can you feel it? Lights go down. It's getting